Hey gang, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good day. We've got an old overcast, dreary day here, but it's humid. I've gotten soaking wet this morning working a little while. I was going to talk about a few of the things that's going on. It's been a bumpy last several weeks. We've watched former president try to be assassinated. We've watched the current president, in my opinion, had a coup against him. He kept saying he wasn't going to step down. He wasn't going to step down, and he hadn't stepped down, not yet, but I think that's coming here just real soon. We've watched him give up on running to be the president again. And that's a good thing. I don't want to see him be the president again either, but I for sure don't want to see this cackling hen become the president. The border czar no more. Y'all know what I mean? They're erasing history. You watch. There for several years, I've been hearing them call her the border czar. The border czar. She never took a trip to the border, so she shouldn't have been the border czar. Well, people on the news has come out that called her the border czar just a year or so ago. Now they're saying she never was the border czar. The border czar no more. Heels in the air, Harris. Oh, man, that part's funny. I sure don't want to see her become president. And she's one of the most left-leaning senators that there ever has been. I think she claims to be a black woman, but how does she know she's a woman? You know, in front of Congress, they can't even tell you what a woman or a man is. I've watched them question people on there that is left-leaning like her, and they don't even know how to identify a man or a woman. So how can she claim she's a black woman? I don't know where she's from, but I don't think she's black. I think she's some type of Indian or something. I may be wrong about that, but I don't think she's black. And any black folks that might want to vote for her great-great-grandfather, from what I've seen, owned like 1,100 slaves. So she's a direct descendant from slave owners. So Kamala don't really take a stand for the Jewish community. And you could even say that she takes a stand with the Palestine side. That's the one that she's really for, in my opinion. But the reason I'm having trouble with her, period. The left-leaning part is just, there's no way that she can beat Donald Trump, not in a fair election. But you know how it happened in 2020. And is the country going to stand for that again? Is the Patriots going to roll over like they have the last 4 years and do nothing when it's taken from them again? Those are just some questions that I have, but it's always good to try to be prepared for these things. If she gets installed, and if she becomes the president, that's what's going to happen. They're going to install her. Right now, the people hadn't chose her. Not even the Democrat people. It's the big delegates that has put her in place. And Obama, he held out for a good while before he endorsed her. And I've been hearing whispers on the internet that the reason that he did hold out on endorsing her is he wanted a certain person to be in the race. And by holding out on endorsing heels in the air, Harris, I think he got to pick who he wanted to be her vice president. And there's a few people speculating that they're going to install her, but then she's going to step aside and let this other person be the president. Now, it's just a lot of rumors. I can't remember who they said it was. I guess I should have looked that up before I started talking about it. But if I can figure it out, I'll put a post on here about who it is. But where's this country headed? If we get another president installed, where are we headed? I'm just on here to bring things to your attention. Things that we might need to be getting prepared for. Harris, as a senator, she was really, really far left. As far left as any senators from what I can understand. Policies that nobody else would push or represent, she did. So we don't need her. We hadn't needed them in there, period. And that's a different argument altogether. You and I both know that they didn't get there fair. So who's to say this in November is going to be fair? I pray to God that Trump does get elected, but we can't put all of our faith in him. He's flesh and blood. All of your faith goes to God. Faith in man's not good. It's going to take you and me doing all that we can do to save this country and to turn it around back to God, family, and country. Those three things: God, family, and country. Everything else will fall into place if we have those three first. But I thank you for watching. I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.